Now that you understand about naming methods, return types, and parameters, you can actually look at a much more complicated program and have some clue how to work on it. So if you look at this particular item, this is just a very simple project. It takes a list item and it takes it and publishes it to a database, or it returns a list item from the database. So you can tell from this guy right here that the name of the method is makeConnection. It takes no parameters and it doesn't return anything. Now, knowing exactly what the method does itself, there's a lot inside of here that happens, but you don't necessarily have to understand or know. All you have to know is that, hey, this makeConnection method makes a connection to a local database. Likewise, if we look at this, public array list item, get all items. We can tell that the method name is get all items. It doesn't take any parameters, but it returns an array list of list items. Now, we may not understand what that object is at this point, but I can tell that I'm going to grab all the list items, it's going to query the database, it's going to parse it out, create list items, and then it's going to add them all to an array list. Looking at this next one, I know it's called Get Unique Stores. Again, no parameters, and it returns a hash set of the type string. This next one, Get Current List from Store, takes a string as a parameter, so that's probably going to be the name of the store, and it will query the database for all of those items that, or actually it's searching through an array list for all those items that match the string that was passed in, and creates a new string array list of that. We have two more examples down here too. One's called Insert New Item, takes a list item type of object, and it doesn't return anything from it, the method that it's called. And then likewise, this one's called Delete Item, takes a list item and doesn't have anything returned. So even though these are much more complicated methods than we've used up until this point in our class, you could still work with them because you understand how methods are named, what parameters are, and how to figure out what types of objects or items are returned from methods. Pretty cool, huh?